I personally have absolutely zero faith that any sort of God exists or that any set of religious beliefs are whatsoever based on reality. I am, however, absolutely fascinated by the sociological implications of religion. Why did man create God? What did the human species gain from it? And where did the idea come from? If you do believe in God, please take a moment and run a thought experiment that the world exists exactly as it does today, but without a God, so that together we can theorize the potential sociological reasoning for man-made religion. Just hypotheticals here. So let's back up. Humans are biological beings in the same sort of way that the human race is a biological being. People are just like cells in a body. We all feel like individuals existing in an entity with lots and lots of other individuals exactly like us, but just different enough to create a single massive entity with all sorts of different and complex functions. We reproduce just like cells replicate. We consume what we can and reject what we can't. We do exactly what our environment and abilities insist us to do. And just like cells, we die all the time and our cumulative entity lives on just like nothing happened. It's almost like collectively we make up a single being that exists everywhere that humans exist and knows everything that humans know and can do anything that humans can do. And then to conceive the future of our species, we have the potential to be everywhere, the potential to know everything, the potential to do anything. So several thousand years ago, we drew a picture of a big human and we attributed it the traits of our potential: omnipresence, omniscience, and omnipotence. The perfect manifestation of the human species as a whole. But why? Some might bring up the tribal reasoning. Religion helps bind us together as communities, thus improving our support structures and maybe helping our chances of survival. But I think about it more, and before we started shoving hundreds of teenagers into the same building for 8 hours a day, back before we had cities with 10,000 people per square kilometer, before OkCupid, you likely lived on a farm in the middle of nowhere and the only people that you saw in your day-to-day life was your family. As it turns out, ancestral reproduction is not very good for gene diversification. So as an entity, the human race creates a reason for weekly gatherings of people in the same area. These gatherings become a place where humans come to play the innocent seduction game, and soon evolved into social constructs that would pair a diverse support structure, bind them until death, and urge them to reproduce as many times as humanly possible. This is the evolutionary dream of any biological species. Humans are tool builders. The human species, or as some might refer to it, God, is a tool builder, and religion was the perfect tool for our biological advancement. Nowadays, we have the internet as our primary tool for biological advancement. It's an evolutionary step to create a brain for the human race. The internet acts just like a neural network, a comprehensive memory bank for the entirety of the species, with the primary function of allowing a single entity to publicly voice its stimuli so that other peer entities might react. So go ahead. React. The comments are below, and I know video responses are dead, but the way I see it, video responses are just comments with links. So post a comment or a comment with a link to tell me what you think. Why did man create God? My name is BananaNeil, and no, I don't believe in God, but I do believe in a higher power, and that higher power is the human race. Thank you for watching, lovely internet people. Enjoy your thought experiments. I saw a giant, drivable steampunk octopus that shot fireballs from its hands. Tentacles! Freaking tentacles! I found a pop-up 24-hour diner that served amazing food by this big scary guy named Shannon. I went to a party in the